listening to the Behavioral Economics and Marketing Podcast, and this is your host, Sandra Thomas-Comenole. Welcome to the Definition Minute, a new subset of the Behavioral Economics and Marketing Podcast. In these mini episodes, I will define economic theories in a minute or two. The topics will be review, introductory, or discrete in nature. In this episode, we will be considering availability heuristic. Availability is a heuristic whereby people make judgments about the likelihood of an event based on how easily an example, instance, or case can come to mind. The availability heuristic operates on the notion that if something can be recalled, it must be important, or at least more important than alternative solutions which are not as readily recalled. Subsequently, under the availability heuristic, people tend to heavily weigh their judgments towards more recent information, making new opinions biased towards the latest news. Likewise, information that is recent, frequent, extreme, vivid, or negative is more easily and readily recalled. Heuristic and Kahneman argue that the number of examples recalled from memory is used to infer the frequency with which such instances occur. They set up an experiment to test this explanation. Participants listened to lists of names containing either 19 famous women and 20 less famous men, or 19 famous men and 20 less famous women. And then some participants were asked to recall as many names as possible, whereas others were asked to estimate whether male or female names were more frequent on the list. The names of the famous celebrities were recalled more frequently compared to those of the less famous celebrities. The majority of the participants incorrectly judged that the gender associated with more famous names had been presented more often than the gender associated with less famous names. Tversky and Kahneman considered the availability heuristic as an effective strategy in many situations. However, when judging probability, use of this heuristic can lead to predictable patterns of errors. Thank you for listening to Definition Minute, a subset of Behavioral Economics and Marketing Podcast. If you are enjoying this podcast, give me a shout out, like it, share it, follow it, and review it. Also, if you enjoy my style but want to learn more about travel destinations, you are in luck. I just launched a new travel podcast, the Hub and Spoken Travel Show. Check it out on iTunes, Spotify, Google Podcasts, or online at www.hubandspokentravelshow.com.